What's up, you guys? Welcome to this week's Manga Sutra video, and in this week's video, we're going to be talking about a mature school drama horror called Dead Tube. Now, Dead Tube reminds me of the horror movie Christie, the 2016 movie Nerve, combined with some elements of YouTube and some elements of the dark web, all put into a manga. Now, we have our main character, Michiya Tomohiro, who's the camera guy for his school's film research club. And one day, Michiya finds himself asked by a girl named Mishiro Mai to film her for 2 whole days under the condition that he doesn't stop recording no matter what happens. Now, despite this clearly odd and clearly strange request, Michiya still goes through with it because Michiya is a very determined cameraman, and you will see that later on throughout the manga. On the second night of filming, Mishiro invites an older student to have sex with her in an abandoned building. And Michiya is filming them having sex, and at that moment he's questioning himself as to why he's filming boring porn. And this is where things take a really steep turn for the dark parts. Mishiro grabs a pipe and beats the older student bloody and to the point of death while Michiya is filming. And it doesn't get weirder than that. Michiya is actually getting a boner from recording and filming another person dying. The next day, Michiya is clearly shooken up and disturbed at what happened, having flashbacks and nightmares of the events. And Mishiro finally catches up to him and pays him 50 million yen. Now, Michiya is clearly startled because he's thinking that this is hush money, but Mishiro explains that this is payment for filming and that money came from her being a winner. He also asks about her killing the older student, in which she said that they've already caught the culprit, that the police, that the enforcement has already caught the culprit, and that he should check it out on the news. And later on that night, on the news, it didn't show that she was caught. No, the culprit was some other middle-aged guy that was absolutely unrelated to the murder at all. Later on, he finds out from Mishiro about DeadTube, which is this pretty much dark web video sharing site and community where people post and upload pretty gruesome videos. And winners are people who get really popular videos, get paid certain amounts of money. And the things that they do, the crimes that they act out in the videos, get erased, cleaned up, expunged, all that type of stuff. But if you're a loser and you don't get many views, or your video isn't that entertaining, not only do you have to face the time for your crime that you have committed in the video, but you owe DeadTube money for cleanup, for all these other things that they have to do to pretty much make it go away. So it's either you go big or you go to jail or you die. It's either that, it's do or don't in this situation. But Mishiro actually makes Michiya continue doing the videos because not only was he an active accomplice in recording the film and actually getting a boner, but somehow she corrupts him. She corrupts him, in my opinion. And a lot of other people that read DeadTube will agree. In the beginning, she set Michiya down this dark path that he was on, but I personally believe that he already had it in him. I do recommend that people check out DeadTube because, in my opinion, and a lot of other people that read DeadTube, there are no good guys in DeadTube. There are no good people in DeadTube, and if there are, they do not last long in DeadTube. Trust me. Read the manga. Nobody that's that good lasts too long. The only good people that you can kind of sort of root for in this situation is Michiya. He doesn't do anything that's too effed up, but at the same time, I think Michiya is one of the more terrifying main characters in a lot of horror mangas. You have some horror mangas where the main characters are trying to fight against some monster or some antagonist. No, Michiya is different. Michiya is completely different. He is the monster. He is inside a dark, dark person, but he hides behind this really soft external facade. but he's dark. He's pretty freaking dark. I recommend it. It has a lot of blood and gore. Then Dead Tube gets even more complicated. You know, you find out that some people are not so clear shot. You know, as black and white, good and evil. That everybody has some type of sin or flaw with them in Dead Tube. And the artwork is pretty great, so I recommend reading it. This is VM. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Bye.